My first instrument, as well as my entire family's first instrument, would be the drums. My brothers, all three brothers and myself, we all grew up playing drums. My mom was a drummer. My dad's a drummer, and that's what we did. I started from my oldest brother. I'm the third of four. So we all learned how to play drums first.
So your music education was both highly informal, because it's a family tradition.
Exactly.
And also formal. But can you talk about that a little bit, how the mix of that?
My musical education did begin in church, playing in church with family. But my mom was and still is huge on us knowing exactly what it is we're doing, no matter what it is we're doing. So we got in band when we were in elementary school. I remember I was in band in third grade, and the band director was the high school. Well, my band teacher was the high school band director. So my two older brothers were already in band. He was aware of the fact that I could read music because of this, the competition in the home, this healthy competition in the home. So I walk in, I'm ready to play my drums. I know my double strokes and my paradiddles and everything in third grade. And Robert Ephraim looked at me and gave me a flute and made me play the flute. So in third grade, I was up front learning different instruments because he already knew I could play. And he wasn't interested in me being so far advanced than the other students. And he had a perfect way of balancing all of his class. And these were ways that I just learned, starting from, even before then, but going through his classes, learning how to play the woodwind instruments, because I could crash the cymbals in the high school band for him, but did not play drums in elementary school. He just wasn't having it. It would have been too easy for me. My first pay gig, oh my gosh, jazz gig.
Yeah, music.
Music.
Oh, it's definitely a gospel gig.
And then jazz too, I guess.
My first paid gig was when I was probably 13 or 14 years old, playing for a choir anniversary or something like that, That was considered a paid gig and not a love offering gig. In church you get love offerings, the little envelope, there you go. No, I think my first paid gig was maybe someone's choir anniversary or group anniversary, and I was hired to be the drummer for that in church. Jazz-wise, or I should say just non-church-wise, I think my first paid gig was... I think it was playing a show while I was in pharmacy school. I played a show called, it's a play, Lady Day, Emerson's Bar and Grill, in Columbia, South Carolina. I was called in because I was really interested in playing jazz, and this guy knew about me from a church situation and called me in, and it was really great. I had a chance to play a lot of the music from that play, Lady Day at Emerson's Bar and Grill. Absolutely. I've been fortunate to have quite a few mentors and teachers. I've continued to study in middle school and the beginnings of high school, and then I stopped because I was interested in a medical track. So that we'll talk about that. But when I came back to music, Oscar Rivers Jr. was one of my biggest influences when I came back home. He's an amazing alto saxophonist who lived in Chicago for a while, but he's from Charleston. And so he has stories about having played with Sonny Stitt and meeting all these great musicians. He's an amazing pianist as well. So it's been I would say that Oscar is a huge influence on how I really got started coming back to playing music. I had a gospel career in high school and played a lot of gospel music, played in church, like I said, Gospel Music Workshop of America. But I thought I wanted to do medicine. I thought I wanted to have a medical career. And it has a lot in common with music until you get to the fork in the road. And when I did that, I realized that my passion and what I really cared about more than anything else was music. So I came back to music. Hi, I'm Quentin Baxter. For more videos, go to jazztimes.com.